Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Janine and thank you so much for joining me here today. Today I'm coming to you from beautiful Playa Las Lajas here. So it's a beautiful sunny day. As you can see, we're in the peak of summertime. I'm in Panama, which also means rainy season, even though it's summertime. So I'm blessed with the sunshine right now. So we are here barefoot on the grass. So today's practice is going to be a grounding practice. So I invite you wherever you are, if you can go outside and plant your feet onto the earth, then that will help to better ground you physically in this practice. But of course, you can do this practice inside too. That is all good. So we're going to mix this practice with a little bit of QiGong inspired movements, a little bit of somatics. So really getting into the internal sensation of the pose, that your experience happening within versus the physical. So just, I invite you to feel into your body, feel into your experience, to really work with your breath through this practice and to just enjoy. So let's go ahead and get started. We will begin standing just as I am here. So finding yourself standing upright, planting your feet onto the earth, maybe closing down the eyes if that feels good, just for a moment to come into our breath, to check in with ourselves and how we're feeling today. Just always beginning the practice with the breath and settling in, calming our nervous system. So maybe rolling your shoulders up towards the ears and letting your shoulder blades come back behind you. Maybe even just giving the body a little sway, a little shake, just so that you can settle in for just a moment. So inhaling deeply in through the nose and out through the mouth. A couple more times like that, just to settle in. Free to sigh out the mouth, let it go, make some noise, a couple more times. Okay, so we're going to begin our practice today with a little QiGong. So if you'd like to blink your eyes open just so that you can see me first, and then I'll invite you, of course, to close down the eyes so you can really tap in and just follow your movement with your breath. So we are going to inhale as we float our arms up towards the sky. So fully breathing in here. And on your exhale, you're going to slowly begin to bring your hands down. So palms are facing down. So this is going to be your entire exhale until you bring them all the way until about your abdomen. On your inhale, you're going to flip your palms and fully breathe in until you come up to about your heart center. On your exhale, you'll flip your palms once again so that you're pushing your breath out. And then you'll drop your hands towards your side and you'll repeat that sequence. So you can follow along with me for the first couple rounds if that helps. And then I'll invite you to please close down your eyes so you can really tap into this movement. And if you don't get it exactly as it is, it's all good. It doesn't matter. Just follow your breath. So deeply breathe in and out to begin. Let's breathe in and out. And fully in, inhaling your hands up towards the sky. Exhale as you bring your hands all the way down on your exhale, about to your abdomen. Inhale as you bring your hands up towards your chest. And exhale as you flip your palms, breathing fully out. Dropping your hands towards your sides, inhaling as you float your hands up towards the sky. Exhale as you bring your hands slowly all the way down. Inhale as you bring your hands up towards your heart. Flipping your palms, exhaling as you push your breath out. Dropping your hands to your side. Follow like that. Follow your breath. we're moving the energy here. We're moving this chi energy, this life force. So follow your rhythm of breath, moving slowly. Keep going, and I'll tell you when we're almost done. Tapping inward. We'll do about 3 more rounds. One more wherever you are. Once you've completed your last round, just bringing your hands to your side, keeping your eyes closed down, and just tuning in to the sensation. How does it feel in your palms? What kind of energy has shifted, or what have you created here with just your simple breath, your pranayama, your life force energy, your chi energy? Feeling your feet firmly planting into the earth. How does it feel in your feet to connect to the earth here? And just breathing naturally. Letting your breath flow in and out. A really great exercise just to tap in to our bodies, experiencing sensation, bringing ourselves into our present moment, connecting ourselves to the earth beneath us, grounding ourselves. So when you're ready, I'll invite you here to begin to bring in some gentle movement. So maybe picking up one foot at a time and beginning to sway side to side, maybe letting your arms be loose. So we're just getting into a little somatic play, a little somatic sway. So maybe keep your eyes closed down if that feels safe for you. Or if you prefer to have your eyes open, maybe just create a heaviness on your eyelids. Maybe your sways begin to move in circles. Maybe you can allow for your shoulders to get a little heavier and a little looser. Maybe you begin to sway your arms in front of you and behind you. You begin to shift that energy that you've created into movement, into curiosity. Maybe your movements get bigger. Maybe you can begin to bring your hands overhead, one at a time, both together. This is up to you with how you want to move. But just be playful. See how it feels as you pick up one foot and then the other. How does it feel to place it back down on the earth? Can you connect each toe? Can you feel that sensation? Bending deeply into the knees. Let yourself be silly. It's okay what you look like, it doesn't matter. I'll invite you now to slowly begin to jump up and down, either on the spot or maybe moving still in a circle if that was feeling fun to you. Maybe pretend you're a kid and you're jumping on the trampoline. So let your knees be buoyant here, let yourself be loose. like you have no cares in the world, just having fun, being playful, tapping into your inner child, playfulness. We need more of that in our adulthood. Doesn't have to be serious. Maybe begin to shake out your hands here. So we're just bringing some quicker energy, sort of some frenetic energy into the body by moving it here. So we're getting into different sensations, moving prana through the body, and slowly, slowly, slowly begin to come to stillness. Sigh out the mouth. Let's actually do that a couple times. Deeply breathing in through the nose and just let it out the mouth on your exhale. Feels really good. So deeply in through the nose. Let it out. Like you're letting something go you no longer need, just expressing that, expelling that. 2 more times on your own. One more time. You maybe even lift up onto your toes on your inhale, and as you exhale, let your heels stomp back behind you. Always feels good to let yourself be vocal. Let whatever wants to come out, come out. Again, it's like this sense of playfulness. When we're kids, we don't care who hears us, how we sound. We just do these things because they feel good to us. So we can still tap into that. So just a moment, standing here, shining your palms forward, maybe a wider stance in the feet, and just again observing how you're feeling in the body, what's shifted, what's moving. Closing those eyes down if it felt good to you to do that. You know, you can do any of these little things, just a few rounds of breath with heavy sighs and exhales, or a little shake or a little movement, anytime, anywhere. You don't have to come into a formal yoga practice to be able to do this. So I hope you can invite yourself to release when you need to. Of course, maybe don't scream in the grocery store or anything, but you can breathe, you can sigh, you can shake a little bit. It's fine, it's okay. You're human, you're allowed, give yourself permission. Okay, let's get into a little flow, a little stretching. So bringing your feet together now, we'll inhale as we reach our hands up towards the sky. And exhale, let's dive forward, coming into a bit of a forward fold. So maybe bending deeply at the knee here, bending one knee at a time, letting your head be heavy, checking in with your back line. How's it feeling today? Inhale to come into a halfway lift, bringing your hands towards your shins, flat back. Exhale to fold. A couple more times like that. Inhale into your halfway lift, exhale, fold. 2 more on your own. This time, as you plant your hands onto the earth, go ahead and step yourself back into a downward facing dog. Pushing equally into your hands, bending deeply into the knees, maybe shifting your heels over to one side, getting into a nice lateral stretch here, and then moving into the other direction. Just doing whatever feels good to you, but just let it feel good. Or, just let it feel. Let yourself feel. Just notice how you feel. Close your eyes. Where do you feel it when you move one way? If something feels good, maybe stay there. Breathing into it. Then we're going to begin to walk ourselves back forward in between our hands. So we're in our forward fold again. And rocking side to side here. Slowly, slowly, as you rock, let yourself be like a rag doll, like a wet noodle, as you round yourself up to standing. So I invite that rock, maybe little bounces. So begin to get into the back line, the fascia there, where feels tight and sticky, where feels open. Doesn't matter, just observe. Take about 2 more rounds of breath to get there, so I'm talking, take it slow. You're in no rush to feel. Maybe as you come up to standing, you bring in that little rock with your hands side to side again. It's feeling good for me. My body wants to move. And we'll come to stillness. From here, let's inhale our hands up towards the sky and exhale as we begin to tilt over towards our right, grabbing onto your left wrist, pulling yourself over, maybe bending at the knees here so you can get into a nice little lateral stretch. Opening up the chest, maybe bending at the elbow. Whatever feels good. Just feel into this left side of the body. Plant into that left heel and then pull your left hand overhead. Maybe pulse, maybe bounce. Inhale to center, exhale to heart center. Let's inhale our hands up to the sky. Once again, grab onto that right wrist as you tilt over towards your left. Planting your left or your right heel into the earth heavy, feeling that connection to the ground. As you pull your right arm up and overhead, feel that length you're creating on the right side of the body. Open up your chest, maybe bend at the elbow, bend at the knees, let yourself be bouncy. Let yourself feel whatever you feel. Love a good lateral stretch, feels really good in my body. Hope it feels good for you too. All right, inhale to center, exhale to heart center. We're gonna inhale our hands back up towards the sky and exhale as you dive forward. You're coming back into that forward fold. Couple more of those halfway lifts. Inhale to grow your spine, flat back. Exhale to fold. 2 more, just like that. Follow your breath. Let it feel good. And once you're folded, planting your hands, we're going to step back into that downward facing dog. So see how it feels now, coming into it a second time. Maybe you have a little more openness, maybe not. Let your head be heavy. So a little bit of strength here. We're gonna roll ourselves forward, coming into a plank pose. So find yourself, so your shoulders are about over your wrists, pushing back into your heels, pushing away from you with the earth, letting your spine round a little bit here. We're gonna hold this for just 3 rounds of breath. You got this. Embrace the shakes, embrace the wiggles, the waggles, embrace it all. You are strong. Hug your belly into your spine. Strong core here. 1 more round of breath. On your next exhale, bend your knees and push your hips back into that downward facing dog. All right, walk it forward into your forward fold. Couple more of those halfway lifts, following your breath. Last one. And just like before, roll yourself up to standing, sway it out, bounce it out. Take your time, feel each vertebrae. All right, finding yourself standing at the top of your mat or at the top of your grass, wherever you are. Let's bring your hand over your heart center, other hand open, and just slowing things down here and feeling your heartbeat. Tapping in to sensation once again, seeing how you feel now compared to the beginning of your practice. I'll invite you to bring in some gratitude here for your body and for all that it does for you, and how easily we can shift things and change things and manipulate our breath just to feel sensation in a different way. It's pretty amazing, isn't it? So gratitude for that, gratitude for your body, gratitude for life. What do you have to be grateful for today? Simply just being alive. Let's take one more deep round of breath. Exhale out the mouth. Blink your eyes open if you have them closed. And thank you so much for joining me for this fun, somatic, bouncy, QiGong, energy flowing, grounding practice. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave me a comment below. Subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on Instagram, Your Yoga with Janine. You can see any upcoming practices. And again, thank you so much. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Mwah.